Kelly Sauber's distillery is located on a farm in Meigs County, south of Athens.
I built the facility on my farm. It's a 200-acre farm we purchased in '85. I was able to take an old barn that was on the property and totally modernize this facility. From the outside, it looks like an old barn. You step through the door and you're in a sanitary white metal interior building with all modern stainless steel equipment.
When I arrive for a visit, Sauber is busy at work.
This product is made out of the juice squeezed from the cane of the sorghum, not from the grain of the sorghum plant. So it's actually a cane juice, which, in my opinion, will be a rum, an Appalachian rum of sorts, sorghum being grown right here in Athens County. This is just the first running. All my products will be distilled a minimum of twice. Most of the products will be distilled 3 times. Well, we are a grain-based distillery primarily. And being grain-based, I mean the majority of the products that we're going to be making are derived from grains, be it corn, barley, wheat, rye.
Sauber has a background in the restaurant business. That evolved into a career as a beer brewmaster, with stints at what is now Jackie O's in Athens and Marietta Brewing in Marietta, before he moved on to become a distiller.
My stills each can handle 55 gallons at a time, so when I'm done running the low wines, this first time I'll end up with about 20 gallons of 42% alcohol. After I run both my stills, I have enough to put that low wine into one of my stills and use my rectification columns, which are capable literally of taking that 40% alcohol product and distilling it up to what we call the azeotrope, to basically pure alcohol. And once we have that pure alcohol, then we're able to water that back down and to whatever proof we wish it to be, say 80 or 90 proof. My initial vodkas coming out are all going to be 80 proof, which is 40% alcohol. So we water it back down, bottle it up, slap our labels on, and ready to go through the system.
Sauber says when he opens in a few weeks, maximum output will be about 200 bottles a week. This kind of operation is referred to in the business as an artisan distillery or a micro distillery.
We're starting off on the market with a vodka. Our very first vodka coming out on the market will be a vodka distilled from grapes. Our next products will move into the grain-based vodkas, specifically the corn-based vodka.
Sauber's Dancing Tree Distillery is housed in a building about the size of a 2-car garage. It's tiny compared to giant companies like Smirnoff and Johnnie Walker, but size is not the only distinguishing difference. Sauber is using local ingredients.
And our whole mission statement, if you will, is really trying to utilize ingredients that are grown by friends, neighbors, and family, be it a grain, a root, a fruit, an herb. Our whole goal is trying to use these local products, give these suppliers or these producers an outlet to sell their product.
Entry into the liquor business is not easy in Ohio. It's heavily regulated, and this will present another challenge for Sauber during his new pursuit.
In Ohio, we're what is known as a control state, which basically means as a producer, I can only sell wholesale presently. That wholesale market means I have to take my products to one of the 4 state liquor warehouses in the state. It is then distributed from that state warehouse to the state liquor store that wishes to purchase the product. Then the state liquor store sells that product to bars, restaurants, and retail to any person that wants to buy the product.
But the law is changing, and Sauber hopes to take advantage of an opportunity for small operators like himself to begin selling directly to consumers at their facilities for carryout. State officials believe this, quote, will put Ohio ahead of the curve in what is an increasingly popular micro-distillery market. They say consumers are not necessarily drinking more, but are seeking unique craft or artisan products. And Sauber agrees.
It's not just about alcohol. It truly is an agricultural product. And if laws were written as such to realize that we are an agricultural product, we're keeping farmers in business. The great thing about craft breweries and craft distilleries and even craft wineries, we are really focusing on people who only want a couple of drinks, but really want to make sure they enjoy just a top quality product. So it's the epitome of responsible consumption.
Dancing Tree Distillery is a two-person operation. Sauber and assistant Deanna Schwartz. He's got tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment here, with plans to make whiskey in addition to rum and vodka.
We're going to be on the super premium end of the vodka shelves. Now, we'll probably end up being on the shelves in Kroger for about $32, or in the state liquor stores for right around $32. That's for a fifth, for a 750 ml bottle.
Local certainly doesn't come cheap, a far cry from the white lightning of bygone days. This is Fred Kight for WOUB News.